Oh boy. And it begins. Oh. Hat down, dog in the face. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. What a disaster you are.
She is.
Oh.
Surrounds me in the eye of the storm.
My name is Philip Stokey, and this is my beautiful wife, Kate.
We are storm chasers. We may be a little bit out of the ordinary, but that doesn't stop us from always looking up at God's amazing creations that He paints in the sky.
Come follow us on our adventures as we share our passion of the weather and most of all the power of our great Lord.
And don't forget to always look up.
In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the storm.
So,
Welcome to an episode of Always Looking Up. Bear with us. We've got some crazy dogs with us.
yes, welcome to Always Looking Up.
So we just recently got back from Montana. That was an awesome trip.
Yep. We
saw
showed
some
you a little piece of that.
storms. Yeah,
That was fun.
it was a fun time. Wasn't long enough.
No,
Never is.
it was only 4 days. It needs to be longer than that.
Yeah, needs to be like a couple years.
Yeah,
No, but we love it here in 9 Mile so much.
yeah.
We definitely love our church community, 9 Mile Falls Community Church. There's some other churches around, Suncrest Worship Center. Love them as well. But yeah, we're glad to be home. What have we been doing recently?
What have you? Okay, so, well, as we started off by saying, it's really hot right now, and it's going to get even hotter this week. But so,
Not looking forward to it.
no, I'll give that in my weather outlook here in a minute.
I'm going
so
swimming every day.
I won't. But so this weekend has been the Perseid meteor showers, which happens every year, but we can't always see them, or we don't always get a good show of them because the Earth isn't facing in the right direction when they come around. But this year it's lining up perfectly, so we in the Northern Hemisphere have a really good view of all the meteor showers. And
Yeah.
we've
They
seen...
should should still be going on for a couple more days.
Yeah, a couple more days. I think last night was the peak. And then tonight you should still see them. And then by Tuesday, it should be done pretty much. So if you are watching this video and it's Sunday night or Monday night, especially tonight, go outside, get away from street lights, get away from city lights.
Yeah. If you don't see this video for a month, that's
Yeah,
too bad for you.
That's too bad. But if you are watching it when it's hot off the presses,
Which you should.
Yeah.
You should, was that subscribe?
subscribe.
Subscribe? Yeah.
Subscribe now. Then you'll
Yeah.
get notifications, and then you can watch it
I
instantly.
never thought I'd say that.
I know. So that's what we've been doing the past several nights since Thursday night, really.
It's been warm, but it's been a little breezy, so it's been very
breezy.
comfortable at night.
Yeah, at night especially, it cools down. I've had to actually put a sweatshirt on and a blanket over me.
Yeah.
So, but
Which
it's
is crazy,
perfect. We sit
yeah.
out here in our zero gravity chairs and just look up because it's nice and it gets nice and dark overhead.
Yeah, if you don't have those zero gravity chairs too, and you do have a good sky that you can look at night, I highly recommend.
Those
one
are
of
good.
one of the most comfortable investments we've made. Kate falls asleep in them all the time.
do.
That's the
I
problem.
do.
Trying
I
to
fall
trying to
asleep.
look up, she's falling asleep.
I
over
know.
there.
I lean back and I look up, and then before you know it, my
Yeah.
eyes shut and I'm done. And it's like, oh.
Oh.
So I open my eyes, and then I shut my eyes, and I look around a little bit, and then I shut my eyes.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, I'm going to bed.
Yep. Then I'm out here for another hour.
Taking pictures, all of that good stuff. But
Yeah, the Perseids are really cool. They happen yearly, and like Kate said, basically this year's been better than most. I tend to look towards the Milky Way, which out here in 9 Mile should be pretty apparent where it's at. It's slightly to the northeast, not straight north and not super far east, but just that northeast corner. That's usually where they reside. You will see shooting stars all over, so just try to acclimate. Definitely, if you have neighbors with lights, maybe unscrew them. I don't know. Knock them out.
No.
Not recommended. Not recommend. That wouldn't be kind. Although you want to.
Funny story. When he proposed to me 7 years ago.
Today.
It was the Perseid meteor showers are going on, and he took me to Crystal Mountain, which is on the west side of the state near Mount Rainier. And we went up there during the day to go on a hike, and we had all this gear with us. Little did I know he was going to propose to me. So he proposed, I said yes, and his whole desire was for us to stay up there because Crystal Mountain was having a viewing party for the Perseids because they were going to be out really nicely 7 years ago as well. So that was his whole plan, was to propose and hopefully me say yes, which I did.
Shockingly again.
And then we went on our hike. We did a 5 mile hike. And then we had some food. We had some beverages. And then we went up on the gondola to watch the Perseids. And there was so many people there. So many people. And we saw just the amount of people coming up the gondola every 10 minutes or so. We were like, this is going to be a disaster coming down. So we didn't stay up there long enough to see the.
We got an incredible sunset.
We had an incredible sunset. We had an incredible day, incredible time. It was just such a great memory that it didn't even really faze us that we didn't get to see the meteor shower because we were just like, if we stay up here, we're going to get stuck in all of these people.
They were planning on having it until 10 o'clock at night, which at that point in time in
allowing
summer,
people to come up until 10, right?
I think they started downloading people at 10.
Oh.
Or that's what their plan was. But
That's
at
kinda
this time
early.
of summer, you're not going to see the stars at that hour.
Yeah.
So thankfully we left early because it turns out I don't think they shut down until past 3.
Yeah, they were still.
Which those people got a good show probably.
They were still taking people down at 3 o'clock in the morning from on the gondola because the gondolas are not that fast. And they can only hold so many people, and they had hundreds of people up there.
Yeah,
to
then
view.
the next year you had to buy tickets to go because they had to limit it.
They had to limit. So it was like, oh.
Yeah, it was still fun.
It was still really fun.
It was a great day. She said yes.
Yes, it was a great day. It was just funny, and I'm thankful that we didn't get stuck in all that craziness. But
it was like a 2.5 hour drive home too.
Yeah, we had a 2-hour drive home.
Yeah.
But
so that's what we've been up to, I guess. Trip to Montana. Unfortunately, Kate has to drive to the west side of the state for work this week. Prayers for her.
On Monday.
And safe travels.
Tomorrow. Yes.
And I don't think that you're going to miss out because normally when Kate leaves, she misses the best storms.
I know.
And
that always happens. But this week, I might as well give my forecast for the week.
Do it now. I'm already getting my sweat towel ready.
Yeah,
this thing is amazing.
It's going to be hot this week, especially Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Over 100, maybe 105, which is really hot and not so much for August, but over 100 is just really hot. So if you have, like, I have my tomato plants here, make sure they love the heat, but they can get too hot. They're still producing, but it's like, you may want to move them into the shade at some point so they can get some respite from the sunshine because it's going to be so oppressive. But
gotta keep our chickens cool.
Keep the chickens, our chickens back there. That thankfully they have a decent amount of shade, but it's just still so hot. So, and your dogs and all that stuff, yeah. So
and then for you personally, SPF shirts. I got my Skywarn shirt on.
Skywarn shirt, yeah, that's an awesome shirt that we got. She goes from
got the hoodie on it.
Yep.
You can get it wet, keep you cool, and then You can buy these towels at, any kind of general store,
Hardware store, maybe?
hardware store. This one's made by Mission.
You get it wet,
You get it wet and you just snap it,
put it around
put
your
it
neck.
into your shirt, around your
Oh,
neck.
you
Oh, a
cool.
lifesaver,
It keeps you cool.
especially
But
if
that's your
you're
thing.
Norwegian blooded.
Or just get in the water. Just be in the water
That
all day.
sounds like a good idea. I kind of want to do that right now.
It's going to be like maybe 10 degrees cooler on the other side of the state.
Turn
but
your
still,
sprinklers
It's going to be
on.
over 90.
Yeah, turn the sprinklers on and just get wet.
We should see a cool down back into around 90 or in the 80s by the weekend, next weekend. So that'll be good. It'll feel a lot better. It'll still feel like summer, but it won't be over 100 degrees, which will be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else? Oh, we have a Bible verse to read.
I guess we do have something else.
This Bible verse comes from Psalm 136, verses 5 through 9. Give thanks to him who made the heavens so skillfully. His faithful love endures forever. Give thanks to him who placed the earth among the waters. His faithful love endures forever. Give thanks to him who made the heavenly lights. His faithful love endures forever. The sun to rule the day. His faithful love endures forever. And the moon and stars to rule the night. His faithful love endures forever. It's just very
Ever and ever and ever.
forever and ever.
It's kind of like the stars. Just looking up at the stars, they go on forever. So,
And he made it all.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
truth right here.
Every day.
So there you go.
That concludes another episode of Always Looking Up.
Yep.
If you have questions, even solar storms, meteor showers,
Weather,
weather,
always weather,
we
severe
know
weather.
who we're talking to.
weather systems, clouds, anything.
You sound like Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Snow in the future. We'll be doing some probably out here in the snow at some point.
That'll be fun. We'll do some polar plunges maybe.
Yeah.
I'm tossing
Right
her.
now,
I'm gonna
though-
toss Kate in the river.
Right now though, it's going to be over 100 degrees and we're still going to love the summer while we have it.
Yep, absolutely. Well, in the meantime, always look up and
Yep.
have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Have a good week. Always look up, guys.
There you were in the shadows, holding out your hand. You made me there, and now where would I be without you? Where would I be, Jesus? You were the voice in the desert, calling me out in the dead of night, fighting my battles for me. You were my rescue story, lifted me up from the ashes, and carried my soul from death to life, bringing me from glory to glory. You were my rescue story. You are, you are my rescue story. You are, you were writing the pages before I had a name, before I needed grace. Oh, you're singing songs of
And it begins. Oh, hat down, dog in the face. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. What a disaster you are.
She is.
Oh,
Oh, ow. Harper.
Harper, go.
Harper.
Go away. Go.
Ew.
You're grounded. Get out. Is it too late to trade Goldens
I know.
back 2 years later?
Sometimes it feels
we'll
bad.
keep the fox behind us, but my goodness, up here she comes.
Here she comes again. She's got the terrible twos going on. The terrible twos.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
She is so, she loves you so much.
Whew.
You need to chill, cutie.
August 13th.
Which is what?
I don't know. What is it?
What
today?
happened on August 13th,
No,
2016?
I kind of recall getting down on one knee. Maybe
Was that it?
was that? No, I think that was the 14th.
August 13th, 7 years ago. This guy proposed to this girl.
And she shockingly said yes.
I know. I don't know.
How'd that happen?
I don't know what prompted me to do that.
Found you